In a quiet riverside village in Nigeria, where the water moved slowly and life seemed to stand still, there lived a man named Adewale, whose life was filled with hard work but very little reward, because every morning before the sun rose, he went out to fish, and every evening he returned tired, carrying just enough to feed his family, but never enough to improve their lives. Adewale lived with his wife Sede, a patient and strong woman who stood by him through every hardship, and together they had 2 children, Ayo and Tola, who were growing up in a life of struggle, but also surrounded by love and hope. Their home was small and weak, made of mud, and during the rainy season, water would leak through the roof, while many nights they slept with empty stomachs. Yet what hurt the most was not just the poverty, but the way the community looked at them with pity. People in the village often whispered that Adewale's life was a waste, saying that after so many years of fishing, he still had nothing to show for it, and his family became a symbol of failure in the eyes of others. But Adewale held on to one powerful dream, and that was to see his children go to school and build a better life. Unfortunately, this dream was not easy to achieve, because school fees were always a struggle. And there were many days when Ayo and Tola had to stay at home instead of going to class, joining their father at the riverside to help himself fish. Standing by the roadside, calling out to customers while watching other children pass by in school uniforms was painful and embarrassing, yet deep inside them, a strong determination was growing. Ayo, being the older child, began to understand the reality of their situation, and he watched his father closely, learning from his struggles and silently promising himself that he would change his future. Tola, on the other hand, showed great intelligence and curiosity, and whenever she had the chance to attend school, she stood out among her classmates, asking questions and showing a deep desire to learn. Their teachers noticed their potential and encouraged their parents not to give up on them. And whenever Adewale managed to gather even a small amount of money, he rushed to pay part of the school fees so his children could return to class. And each time they went back, they studied harder than ever, determined to make every moment count. Then one day, something incredible happened. Ayo received a scholarship opportunity to attend university, and for the first time, it felt like all the years of struggle were finally leading somewhere. Not long after, Tola also earned her own opportunity through her hard work and academic excellence, and both of them left the village, carrying their parents' hopes and sacrifices with them. Life in the city was not easy, but it was different, because now they had access to opportunities that once seemed impossible, and with determination, discipline, and the memory of where they came from, they pushed forward. Years later, they both graduated with success and secured good jobs, changing their lives completely. And then came the moment no one in the village expected. They returned home, not as poor children who once sold fish, but as successful adults. They built a beautiful house for their parents, giving them comfort and dignity, and they made sure Adewale would never struggle again. But they did not stop there, because they remembered their past, and they wanted to help others. So they started a business in the village, creating jobs and improving the lives of many people. The same community that once mocked their family now spoke about them with respect and admiration, and Adewale's story became a powerful lesson for everyone. Adewale now sits peacefully by the river, watching the same waters that once brought him struggle, but this time with pride, knowing that his sacrifices were not in vain, and that his children have created a better future. If this story touched your heart and inspired you, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to this channel for more powerful and inspiring stories. Thank you for watching.